Okay, so now that you have created your landing page, you're expecting people to begin filling your form. You understand? And you've started sharing all these links. You're sharing these links to people, and everything. Now let's go back to MSN. Now we need to create an audience segment. Audience segment helps us group our contacts. Remember, you're running a promo for Lola's Bakery. You want to be sure that the people who you are collecting information for have a separate group, the audience group. So we call this segment, let's say, Lola's July promo audience. Let's spell that well. Beautiful. We could just have another public name. Let's just say promo audience. Say promo audience. Not necessary to have a description. Yeah, we could just leave it, or you could put anything. Okay. So this is just it. And we are done. Beautiful. We've created a very beautiful one. Let's close that. We have one now. So let's go to our campaign to create a mail. We need to create a campaign for our landing page. We want to be sure that people who get on this form, on this particular form right now, go through beautiful series of emails that lead them into making meaningful decisions, meaningful purchase decisions. Do you want them to get more free cupcakes, buy 50% discount or whatever? So we need to be sure that it is certain people who have filled the form that are getting those emails. So let's go back to our campaigns now to create something beautiful. Let's create one first. Now let's say this is Lola's July promo. Remember to have created your segments first. Let's launch. Remember how powerful that launch is. Now where are your contacts going to be coming from? Remember, we have created a campaign form already. It's asking for add contact source, meaning that every contact that gets selected on this campaign receives everything this campaign feeds them. So we select either a contact segment, remember, or a campaign form. But the beautiful thing is, we don't have a segment, we don't have a contact in our segment, the segment we just created, but we have a campaign form and we're expecting people from that campaign form. So let's select something. What is the name of our form? It's something that has to do with Lola. Beautiful. We select. Now the beautiful thing about your email campaign is that it allows you select decisions. So as I was saying, MSM allows you build a beautiful campaign in which you can actually create users or make users join your campaign based on the decisions they've taken. Did they fill a form? You understand? Did they open an email? Do you understand that kind of thing? Or an action? Do you want to send them an email? Or did they fill a form? What condition? Must they meet a particular condition before they join the campaign? But the thing is, let's look at the decisions first. Under decisions, we have device visits. Did they visit, download an asset? That's the decision they took. Request dynamic content, send a message, submit a form, visit the page. That's the decision. Or action. Do we want to send them a mail, add them to a campaign, change their campaign, change contacts, add them to a segment or something? Or must they meet a particular condition? The beautiful thing is, we are going to be choosing decision. We want them to firstly fill our form. So they must fill a form, submit a form. You just type that out. What's the name of the form? Lola's Bakery is the form. So once they fill it, they are good to go. This is the first action. Once they fill it, what happens? Do they get a mail? Or what other action do we want them to take? After filling it, we want them to actually join our segments. You see the segments, the segment we created, because we want to group our contacts. Add to segments. Add to promo segments. Beautiful. Now let's find the name of our segments. Beautiful, Lola's beautiful. Then what happens next? After adding them to that, all these things can happen in seconds. Immediately they fill the form. So what happens? Immediately they fill the form and we've added them. What else happens? We want to send them an action. We want to create an action. We want an action to be triggered immediately they fill our form. So we send a mail. Let's select send an email. Beautiful. Sending an email. Send email. That is it. Now we don't have an email to send, unfortunately. What do? Interestingly, MSM allows you to create emails on the go right from the campaign. So let's create one. Remember what I told you about the outstanding, beautiful templates MSM has? Yes, these are the templates. All beautiful, all powerful templates. We have this Aurora, Blank, Coral, all these beautiful templates which you can just easily edit for your own good. You understand? I actually love all these templates. Let's pick one. Let's choose this one, for example. I think this one looks good. Let's look at that. All right, let's choose it. Select. Remember what I told you about the builder? The builder remains a very powerful tool in all the life cycle of your MSM account. You always need a builder. But let's create a subject. Let's say welcome to Lola's July promo. You could just have an internal name. You could say July promo 1. What else again? Here we come here and enter the username. Names and names. We could say, for example, Susan from Lola Bakery. That's the name. So your receivers, your recipients will get his name, and it has to come from an email address. You could say you want it to come from, let's use an hypothetical one that exists actually. I would say let's use one. They can also reply to it. You could actually use your own email address. You try and input your own email address here. And that is all. Now let's go to our builder. Since we've all done this, you could actually apply all this information, so you should be sure they've saved. Then we'll go to our builder. Now the builder contains a lot, but we will need to edit them. This is a template, so once you edit them, these are all beautiful things. You may want to replace them with your own photo, but let's select the section first and edit. See it here. You received an invitation. You could want to say, of course, every mail begins with a salutation, greetings. You want to greet them, dear, but we don't know their name. The beautiful thing is, let's align very well. The beautiful thing is, MSM allows you to send personalized emails to your users. So we are going to use the token. Remember what I told you about the token being a very beautiful tool that allows you to insert virtually anything. Okay, we can't see it very well, so let's expand. Now, there, let's insert the token. The token we are going to be inserting will be the first name, so that the names of the users come with emails. Let's look for a name. Look for a name. Look for a name. Yes, first name. Dear, comma. You get that? So we could just close that. Dear. So they get this. That works. We've inserted that. Let's also edit this. Let's say, dear user, thank you for signing up for our July offers. Stay tuned. You want to spice up your mails with beautiful images. So let's just quickly see if we can have any image here. We could just, let's get a cake. Let's get a cake quickly. Okay, let's save this image. You just spice up your mail a little bit. Cake. Alright, beautiful. Let's go back to our campaign. Our email is still here waiting for us. Beautiful. So we just insert that image here. Remember that image, we replace it. We just replace it. Click on this image here. You just click on it. Click on it here. This is the replace button. Click on it. You can drop that image. See it? Just drop, but we can't drop it here. So what we do is we rather upload. Let's go back again. So let's just upload instead because it's on another window. It opened another one. Let's look for our cake. I hope we'll find our cake. Yes. Let's upload it. Our cake is here. Beautiful. So we just edit these out. Edit this too. Or you could just say we make every celebration come alive. That's just simple. Then we don't want to add a button yet. Let's just remove this. You can add anything you want to add an MSN actually. You can add your business address here. You could say roughly Lola's Bakery. Lagos, Nigeria. Just add a nice phone number, that kind of thing. You could also fill this with images, or you don't want images. In fact, just leave it this way. Let's align these very well to be sure they look very good. We highlight. Let's align them again. Highlight them. You select. Remember, you have to select first before you customize any section. So we highlight this. See that? Beautiful. Come check us out. We apply that and close it. Remember, there are a whole lot of beautiful templates you can use. We just selected it. You could use this blank template. It's actually wonderful. All beautiful templates. So we apply that, then save and close it. Remember the name, July promo. Beautiful. So immediately people fill our form, we get to choose when do we execute this. You can pick immediately they fill the form, they get a mail, or do you want it to be at a particular time, maybe 1 day after, 1 hour after, 1 minute after, maybe even in years. Don't worry, MSN can actually execute it. Or do you have a specific date in mind? Maybe you want it to be, say, let's look at it again. Say July 31st or whatever. Maybe it's even your special Founders Day. You want to celebrate maybe Independence Day or something. So you just have a particular date. But right now, for the sake of this testing, we'll select immediately so that people get it immediately. You get it? So that works. So we add it up. And that is it. You could always still view your form and be sure everything is going fine. See here, it's still fine. Let's preview it again and see how it looks like. It is beautiful. It is very beautiful. So it's very beautiful. Okay. You may also still want to edit the form and the email. Actually, the email, you may want to edit it again. 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 You may want to edit it again just go back to your builder right there. You just say, okay, you want this to look more centralized, because most times your templates can affect how your form looks like, how your email actually looks like. Excuse me. Alright, so this is it. Save it and close. Date it. So this is it. This is our first campaign and our email. This is just, you could just send this email. Now another beautiful thing is, after sending an email, what happens next? Let's see. MSM allows you to choose decisions after they open the mail. What happens? So we say opens email. So the action is they receive more emails. Let's see, they open email. Let's see, when the visitor or the email user opens email, what happens? What do you want to happen? What if he opens the mail? Do you want them to get more mails? Maybe a follow-up email. What if they do not open the mail? Did you get it? So let's see, if they open the mail, if they open the email, we send them another one. Send them another email. Let's see, send another email after they open it. We just send them, send promo email 2. But the good thing is, you don't want to bombard your users with countless emails, you understand? You just want to be sure that these emails are well spaced out. So let's say you want to send them another email, let's say after 2 days, or maybe in 4 days, 6 days, or maybe at a particular date you have in mind. But for the sake of this demonstration, we want to send them emails immediately. So let's say we select another particular template. So we selected another beautiful template. Let's just call it do you want these cakes? Now that's the subject. Let's call it promo mail 2. Beautiful. Don't forget to put in the sender's name. We say Susan from Lola's Bakery. We have our email address here so that they can reply you. Okay, let's go on and build it. Let's build it. Very simple and quick. We just say, you can expand it too anyway. Let's expand it. We say hello. Let's put in a very beautiful username. The first name, of course, let's select the token. The first name, because you want a personalized email. People prefer a well customized email that is meant for them, not just a random email. So you want to speak to people in their first names. Let's reduce this because it doesn't look so. Let's not make it look too big. Let's say it's size 18. That's okay. So it does not shout. It's not shouting in their faces. So let's edit this quickly. Since it's a template, we say, hi, we have these cakes for you. Okay, you can delete all these, you don't need them. We have these cakes for you. Just list. You could just list the cakes. You could just list the cakes. You could say vanilla, if there's anything like that anyway, vanilla creamy pie or whatever. Let's just use any name, and chocolates. Beautiful. Then you can add a button. Buttons help you take action. It provokes them to want to take beautiful actions. So just once you send them this, let's edit the button and make sure it's beautiful. Let's be sure it's beautiful. You select the button. Now let's change the color of the button. This is the button here. Everything has to do with it. But let's say, okay, the background color. Let's use a color that makes people want to click. let's find a very beautiful color, blue. Okay, this blue is good. Okay, we say send me kicks. That's the name. We put it on the center. You see that? Beautiful. You can select any color anyway, and you want the link. So what link do we use for this particular? Once they click on this button, where do we want them to go to? Do you want them to go to a chat box? Do you want them to go and fill another form? Do you want them to go to another place and enter information? Remember how I taught you, what I showed you on the what's it called, on the landing page. So you may want to create another landing page with another form that contains maybe little information on your cakes. You understand? So you can easily allow people select what they want here. For example, vanilla, creamy, or whatever it is. So you just attach that. We could even do that quickly, but firstly, let's just put a random link here. Let's just put a random link. Let's put a random link. Okay, beautiful. So let's just put a random link here. Alright, let's say this is the button link. This is where the people go to July promo page. You could send them anywhere you want to send them to and track the number of people. We'll apply that again. Send me kicks. You also want to, if you feel like adding some beautiful images, let's just add beautiful images. Let's see, just speak, but of course is your products, so you may want to add your products. Let's say kicks. All right, rainbow kicks, beautiful. All right, that's what we have here. Then let's customize this place so that we can easily add images. You could also add images here. For example, you see that all these are slot types. Let's add images. Let's replace this slot type with kicks. Kick. Beautiful. See that? Don't worry, you can always resize and ensure it looks beautiful. So let's resize it. It looks very humongous, but we can resize it to fit. You don't want it clouding people's and distorting people's inboxes. You want something that will show very well and that looks very good. So we have this. Let's customize this so we can actually space things out very well. This space is too much, so let's close it down. Beautiful. So this is it. You could also make this center. You can make this center. That's it. That's what we have. Alright guys, I think we have a good one. Even for the image, you want to add a caption. Great rainbow. Let's spell that word, rainbow cakes. Yeah, we're almost wrapping this up anyway. Beautiful. Let's see that. Okay, this is brilliant. Now let's apply. I'm sure we've saved everything. You want to check everything to be sure it's well. Do you want these cakes now? That's the subject of the mail. Susan from Lola's Bakery. That's the sender. Alright, let's go. Let's save it. Now let's go back to our campaign. So when they open the email, what happens? Alright, we send them a new mail. So what mail do we want to send them? Send new email, which is the promo email to. Search for it. Promo mail 2. That's it. Send another email, another promo mail. That is it, guys. It's all beautiful. This is it. So, but if they do not open it, you may also want to send another mail. Do you understand? These are all conditions. Remember I said MSM allows you follow beautiful campaigns, because campaigns are supposed to be, well thought out, well strategic emails, that are supposed to achieve a particular goal. So if, for example, you want people to submit or probably sign up for a product or buy a product, you will need to create a well thought out master plan of messages or emails, that will follow them gladly and beautifully till their destination, maybe where they get to buy. You understand? So you must think through all these mails. Make sure they are well thought out. Introduce them. Don't just send mails. Don't just send them products. Make sure everything has a particular step it is following till they make beautiful decisions. You may want to inform people. You want to send them testimonials. You want to send them product pictures. You want to send them maybe a little history, or maybe even things like your certification, things that make you better or your experience. So in this way, you are gradually leading people into trusting your business with emails. Beautiful. So let's start our email campaign. Let's close it up. Alright, let's save it. We'll ensure it is published first. Yes, we need to publish our mail before we go, our campaign rather. Alright, beautiful. Yes, it is published. Save and close. Go. Now, do you know what we have done? We have created a form, we have created a landing page, and we have created a campaign. Do you know why? So that when it is time for users to come to our page, once they visit our page, we may be wherever we are, but once they sign up, they get our emails straight up. So let's get a random email and sign up. Let's get a random email and sign up. Let's enter our names. Let's say this is Farouk Idris. Farouk, let's just use Farouk Chooks. Yes, you want our newsletter. Submit. Thank you for your information. That is the message. So the message has gone. Now we're going to wait for our mail. Let's wait a little while for our mail. All the mails that we have sent, let's wait for them. Let's wait for them. Okay, so we've been waiting for the mail, and the mail is here. So we're going to open it and check up what is on it. Beautiful. It says, "Dear Farouk, thank you for signing up for." Yes, this is the first mail. And remember, once we open the mail, it is supposed to trigger another mail according to the. So it is supposed to trigger another mail according to our campaign. We're on our campaign right now. You can see this is Lola's campaign, and yes, follow it through. And you see that we've organized this. So we'll be expecting the next mail to come up. Since we've opened according to what we said here. If we open, another mail is sent. So this is how the campaign emails work. You're able to automate messages on mails even when you're sleeping, whether it's in your sleep or whatever. As far as you've automated them, set the right actions following how people interact with your mails. If they've opened the mails, do you want them to receive mails? If they didn't open, do you want to send them a follow-up mail that is more persuasive? Or have they taken certain actions on your website or your landing page which you would like to trigger certain reactions? All this will help you create a more effective marketing campaign for your products. So as you can see, then the second email is already here because we opened the first one, and it says, "Hi, we have these cakes for you." Remember, we created this as a follow-up mail based on reactions from the first mail. So you can see how beautiful it is. You just click. Remember, we just put a sample link here, but this is just to show you the beauty of email marketing and how much power it gives you if you use it right. So ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully created an email marketing campaign. It can go as long as you want it to be, as long and as long and as long. You just make sure that you have outlined and strategically planned your email marketing campaigns from the beginning. Maybe you want to start with a form, an asset like a lead magnet, maybe you want to give them a free gift or a promo, but make sure you have created everything ready. Draw it down before you now move in here and start working. You could have as much as 12 emails or whatever it is. Congratulations, guys.